Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. In this video, we will define the UI state, action and view model for our sign up screen. So in this sign up screen, we have in our UI we have different text fields and password visibility indicator and password strength indicator. So for that, we will define a UI state for this screen. So we will go to this sign up, and in here we will create a data class named as SignUp-UI-State. Okay, and in this data class we will hold the value of these text fields and also initialize with the empty string, and to make copy, press Ctrl D, last name, and on next screen we have next container we have email and verification code. So we will copy of this line multiple times. So press Ctrl D, remove this name and press Ctrl D multiple times. Okay, and here we have the text field values. So email, verification code, and in next screen we have password, re-enter password, and for strength password strength indicator we will move to this in next few minutes. Country, city, and last one is the address. And in the next container we have a success message. So coming back to this password container, and here we have we need to maintain two values here, one for the visibility indicator and second for the password strength. So for the password visibility indicator, we will create a variable is password visible, and by default this will be true. Press Ctrl D, and is re-enter password visible. And for a password strength indicator, we create a separate class. First here, data class, password strength, which contain this in length 6 boolean. By default this will be false. Press Ctrl D, make copy of it, removing this name and pressing Ctrl D multiple times. So now here is uppercase, is lowercase, is number, and in this here we are seeing character, but in the revised version of the UI we have a text special character here. So we will name this variable is special character and remove the remaining one, and here we will create a parameter password strength and provide the initial object to this one. So these are the information that we hold in our UI state. Now we will define the actions which are expected from the UI side and will be handled in our view models. Actions from the text field will be on value change, that whenever user type any text in it, then we will get on value change event, and based on that event we will update this UI state. And let's say if user typing in first name, then we need to update the value in first name, so this would be reflected in the UI. So for that, here we will create another class which will named as SignUp action, and this would be a sealed class. Actually sealed interface, because we don't have any common value or parameter for the child of classes. So here we will name a data class, first name on value change. Extend from sign up action, and we need to make this class again for other text fields. So we press Ctrl D, remove this initial one and press Ctrl D multiple times. Okay, and now here we have second text field, we have last name, and the next we have email, verification code, password, re-enter password, and country, city, and address. Country, city, address. Yeah, that's it. And for these password visibility actions, we create another data object here and as toggle password visibility, and make another action for re-enter password visibility. And the last action which left is this next button. So for that we will create press Ctrl D, create copy of it, and name it as next on click. So these are the actions which we have defined, and now we will create the view model for this screen. So the purpose of view model is to hold the UI state for the screen and also handle those actions which are triggered from the UI side. So here we will create another class named as SignUpViewModel. This will be extend from ViewModel, and in this, to hold the UI state, we use state flow. So first variable will be private vol UI state, mutable state flow, and pass the instance of SignUp UI state. And to expose the immutable version for UI to access, we expose a public variant of this UI state that will be immutable. So vol UI state as state flow. And to handle the actions which are coming from the UI side, we create a public function named as onAction, which take action as a parameter, which is a CL interface SignUpAction. And in this we have the when condition. Press Alt Enter at remaining branches, and against each action we create a separate method to handle that action, do the respective execute the respective code, and update the UI state so that information would be reflected on the UI side. So in summary, we to hold the state of this screen, we create a data class which is SignUp UI state, and store all the values which we have in our text field, password visibility indicator, and the password strength indicator. And to handle the actions which are coming from the UI side to the view model, we define a CL interface which contains all the action which will be expected from the UI side, and we have created a view model in which we hold the UI state of the screen and also handle those actions which are coming from the UI. So this is it for today's video. I hope this would be meaningful information for you. Thank you for watching. Bye.